Hello, this is a love reading about your specific person. Let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you at this time. I hope you are all doing well. Knight of Wands. Your person seems to be very passionate about you at this time. There is a lot of desire, attraction in this connection. Your person wants to move forward with you, wants to reach out, wants to take you on a date, maybe is already reaching out. Page of Pentacles. This is definitely showing that your person is open to send you to sending you messages. Probably is already sending you messages. If he isn't or she isn't, this might not be a reading, but from the beginning cards at least, it seems like this person is really interested and already investing in you and in your connection. Let's see what else. Ten of Swords in the reversed. So there was probably some sort of a breakup in the past. So this may apply in this sense that this might have been already an established connection that ended and it's now sort of resurfacing, getting a second chance, a second start, or a third or a fourth. Or somebody went through a breakup, either you or your person, in the past, and this is sort of a new fresh start with this person. So yeah, take it as it resonates, of course. Let's see. But since we are asking about your person, it might be that your person went either for a breakup or you both went through this breakup together. Okay, there is the Judgment card as well. So you are both sort of contemplating what to do next. What if this connection is good for you or not? You are still thinking about it. What else about this Judgment energy? Three of Cups. There may be also other people involved, either from your side or from your person's side. Eventually, both sides, maybe you're both evaluating if this connection is the one to invest in, or maybe there are also some other options for both of you and you're both sort of thinking about it. Should you invest in this one or in another one? But definitely, I mean, there is interest also in you. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had this beginning energy that showed up really strongly. What else is this Judgment energy about? Let's see. What are we getting? What are we getting? Ace of Pentacles. It was sort of coming in the reverse. So it's kind of, I have the feeling that, yeah, for those of you that already have been with this person and went through this breakup together, you're of course thinking, should I give it another go or not? I think it's a reasonable thing to think about at this point. You are thinking about it, your person is thinking about it. I get the feeling from these cards that you are sort of ready for something positive, for a positive situation in your life, and you don't really want to repeat negative experiences from your past. So you might be a little bit hesitant about starting again. Six of Cups. Again, this is reminding us of past energies. So for those of you who were already involved with this person, this points to a possible reconciliation, or this feeling that you maybe know this person from before, like a soul bond, soulmate feeling and stuff. The Fool. Yes, there is again the question, should I take the risk or not? The Fool is, of course, a card of new beginnings, but it's also a card of taking risks. So you are sort of on the fence. Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Let's see what would happen if you do. Let's ask the cards. What are the prospects for this connection if you decide to give it another try? for those of you, of course, who already have been involved, and those who haven't been, simply in general. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is telling us that yes, this is it's a fresh opportunity. You can start fresh. It will be very passionate if you do. So I have the feeling there are many options here. It's not set in stone. If you start again, you will have a passionate new beginning, and I think you can work from there. It's not like it's not that it's automatically failed from the start. You can, of course, work on it and use the passion to build something more positive. The Emperor. So your person is coming up as a little bit more mature as in the past, more structured, or simply the situation would be a little bit more structured. Eventually, for some of you, this person is older than you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, for some of you, you are sort of also enjoying maybe the singlehood of things, or you value like taking care of your own needs, being, as I said, in a good energy. And it's again like connecting these two cards together. It's showing me that it's important for you, you know, that that you remain like in control. You want to sort of remain in control of your own life, and you don't want nothing to disrupt like this good rhythm you have built for yourself, I think. Anything else about this new start? Let's see what the cards are telling us. The Tower. I need one more card about this Tower energy. The Devil. Now we are getting to the shadow side of things. This is interesting, of course. Anything else about these two cards? They're, of course, very strong. And the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is how I see it. The Devil from one side, on one hand, can of course point to this strong attraction you have with this person, what we have already seen in the reading until now, and it might feel like sort of this karmic bond between you. But it's also something that it's kind of not always super healthy, maybe a little bit toxic, and it's hard to let go of, right? And this aspect of the connection doesn't make you really happy, and I think you don't want to go back into it, but at the same time it's really tempting, right? The Tower is sort of telling us that old structures need to be destroyed, cannot be repeated, and of course, or have already been destroyed. I think in this situation, if you have already been together. So all the toxicity that you have been experienced, either with this person or with other people in the past, cannot be repeated. Needs to be let go of, because they are simply not healthy. They are not bringing you happiness. So I think it's sort of a conscious decision not to go into it. If you start with this person again, it's something to take in mind, to have in mind, like not to engage with unhealthy and toxic behavior. I think this is a no-go for you. Anything else? Let's see. Maybe an advice for the end of the reading. Let's see, what advice are you getting regarding this connection? Queen of Cups, beautiful. What else? We have Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles in the center is sort of telling me that you would like to have something stable, something long-term. You're sort of bored with this situations that don't work out, and it's very important for you that you, as we already have seen with this Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles, that you are in an established relationship, in a healthy relationship that can also sort of prosper and develop over time, long term, right? For this to happen, I think it's also important, because since we have this advice, the Queen of Cups and the Moon, that you don't forget to take care of your own emotional needs. So don't. Sometimes we get into connections and we almost forget about ourselves, or we lose ourselves a little bit in the other person, or thinking about the other person or in the connection. So the cards are reminding us to always come back to ourselves, even if it's sometimes a little bit difficult. Maybe there are some fears involved, maybe some sadness or some uncomfortable feelings. It's always important to come back to ourselves and to take care of our own needs first. So you will then always know if this connection is good for you or not, or you know if you should stay or not, or if you should maybe move to another connection. If you keep on connecting with your own inner sense of happiness, your inner worth, your value, these things are really important for you, and it's something that we also need to practice and train, especially if we didn't do it in the past, or if we have some wounds, some subconscious maybe things we are not still aware of, or traumas or something like that. But it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful process, and it might be helpful for you to maybe do something creative to connect with these inner emotions of yours, also like sort of a routine, to build a routine that can bring you back to yourself and nurture your own self, so that you can be like in a better place, better energy, also to have a nicer connection with this person or with other people. Great. This was a very beautiful reading. I wish you all the best. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment. I would be very curious. Thank you for staying until the end. Like, subscribe, and see you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.